Meet Akaza, one of the most powerful demons in existence. This guy is an absolute beast who loves a good fight and hates anyone he thinks is weak. He is literally a monster. But this same demon has one secret rule he has never broken. He absolutely refuses to ever kill or even eat women. So what is going on? For a demon that is obsessed with getting stronger, why does he have this one rule? What secret is buried so deep that even after his memory was completely wiped, this one promise is the only thing left? The answer is one of the most devastating stories of love and loss I have ever seen. A promise so powerful that even becoming a demon couldn't break it. To understand this monster, we first have to meet the man he used to be, a guy named Hakuji. Hakuji started out with nothing. He grew up in crushing poverty, and his entire life was dedicated to taking care of his sick dad. They had zero money for medicine, so he started stealing just to keep his dad alive. He wasn't a bad kid, he was just desperate. But he kept getting caught over and over again. He was beaten and tattooed to brand him a criminal for life, and he took all of it just for his dad. And then the unthinkable happened. His father, who couldn't stand being a burden, took his own life. He left a note for Hakuji, begging him to live an honest life. That completely shattered him. He lost the only person he cared about, got exiled from his town, and was consumed by rage. He started picking fights with everyone, unleashing all his pain on the world. Then, after one brutal street fight, Hakuji met a man named Keizo. He owned a dojo, and he saw something no one else did. Behind the tattoos, behind the anger, was a fighter with insane potential. So Keizo gave him a home and a purpose. He trained Hakuji in his dojo, and for the first time in forever, the kid actually started to heal. A huge part of that healing was Keizo's kind but frail daughter, Koyuki. Hakuji became her caretaker, and you can guess what happened next. They fell completely in love. The man who only knew how to fight finally learned how to protect. Years passed, and one day, Keizo made him the most unbelievable offer ever. Hakuji would inherit the dojo and marry Koyuki. From homeless criminal to husband and master, his nightmare had become a dream. He made a promise right then and there. I'll become strong enough to protect them both, forever. And then, in an instant, everything was destroyed. A rival dojo, jealous and terrified of Hakuji, did the most cowardly thing imaginable. While he was away visiting his father's grave, they poisoned the well. When he returned home, his fiancée, Koyuki, and her father, Keizo, were dead, just like that. In a single moment, every bit of his hope was gone. The man who had learned peace vanished, and what replaced him was pure, bottomless fury. Hakuji went to the rival dojo, and with his bare hands, slaughtered all 67 members. He tore them apart so brutally that witnesses thought a demon had attacked. He had finally become strong, just like he promised. But it was too late. He had no one left to protect. Word of this demon massacre spread fast and reached the king of demons himself, Muzan Kibutsuji. Muzan found Hakuji at his lowest point, broken, empty, not caring whether he lived or died. Muzan saw the perfect weapon, a man with nothing left to lose. He offered him a deal: become a demon, gain ultimate power, and Hakuji accepted. The transformation was pure agony. Muzan's blood didn't just change his body, it erased his soul. His father, Keizo, Koyuki, all of it, gone. The man named Hakuji died, and from his ashes, Akaza was born, a fighter obsessed with strength, a monster who despised weakness, not realizing it was his own heart he was punishing. And this is the secret behind his rule. Akaza never hurts women, because deep down, a piece of his love for Koyuki still lives inside him. His mind forgot her, but his soul remembers. That fragile girl he once swore to protect never left him. His belief that women are too weak to fight, That's just his demon brain trying to explain a feeling it can't understand. Even his snowflake-shaped compass technique. It's a subconscious tribute to Koyuki's hairpin, the one she used to wear every day. He was honoring her for centuries, without ever knowing why. In his final battle against Tanjiro and Giyu, his memories finally come rushing back. He remembers her face, her voice, her warmth, and in that moment, he does something no demon has ever done. He stops regenerating, he stops fighting, he lets go, choosing to die and not as a monster, but as the man he once was. Akaza's story is one of the most tragic in Demon Slayer. If you agree, demolish that like button. And listen, over 90% of you watching right now aren't subscribed. If you want more deep, emotional anime breakdowns like this one, hit that subscribe button right now. Now tell me, after hearing this story, what's your verdict on Akaza? Was he a villain who deserved it, a tragic victim, or a hero who found redemption at the very end? Let me know your thoughts below, because in the end, the demon obsessed with strength was born from a man who only ever wanted to protect. His entire existence was a war between the monster he became and the man he once was. A man whose promise was so strong, not even turning into a soulless demon could break it.